So most people believe that discovery in criminal cases is similar to discovery in civil cases, that we have interrogatories and depositions and information about the case before the case begins. But in most jurisdictions, including in federal courts, discovery is very limited, just to what your client possesses or what your client's statement was. And it's just so limited that often this results in surprise at trial. And the biggest problem is that oftentimes favorable evidence, that is, evidence that's favorable to the person accused, is not disclosed at all or too late to use in a case. Recognizing this problem in a number of famous cases that resulted ultimately in exoneration of individuals, the ABA has discussed these problems. We've debated having resolutions that could come to the council to change these matters, and we decided no, instead a very sweeping reevaluation of criminal discovery was important. So we formed a task force in one of our most important institutions, that is the Criminal Justice Standards Group, to re-examine what should criminal discovery be. The criminal justice standards are the most vaunted work of any criminal justice organization. They're cited by the U.S. Supreme Court in opinion after opinion to set the standard by which we evaluate lawyers' work, that is, prosecutors and defense lawyers. With regard to the discovery standards, the last time that they were revised were in 1994 and then adopted as ABA policy in the House of Delegates in 1996. And so we've, as we often do, formed a task force. These are members from prosecution, federal and state, from the defense. We have professors, academics, and judges, and liaisons from many of the major groups and stakeholders in the criminal justice process. They work to revise the standards, and then we have a rigorous evaluation process. Ultimately, they're presented to council, read twice and approved, and then go up to the House of Delegates in the American Bar Association for approval to become ABA policy, and of course, typically become law across the nation.